Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Stay In quiz. Hopefully, you can all now see me and hear me. If you could just leave me a comment on the comments to say that you can see me and that you can hear me, would be great. We had some teething problems the other day with our test round. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Stay In. Sorry, I'm speaking to myself over there, so I think that you can hear me over there. So I can already see we've got about 30 people logged on at the moment, which is excellent. Thank you all so much for giving up your Friday night to come and do this virtual quiz here. It's my birthday, it's my birthday, it's my birthday. Oh, it's not my birthday, it's the Stay-In's birthday! We finally made it to a year! Good evening, Squizzers! I am super excited about tonight. We're going to have a proper birthday party-ish. We're going to do the best that we can online. Thank you once again for joining me on a Friday evening. It's a year. A year ago, tomorrow actually, but a year ago we did the first Stay In pub quiz, and here we are a whole year later, still going strong. Absolutely unbelievable. So let's start with who are you and what are you drinking? So I'm on the Reverend James tonight. Nice Welsh beer there. By the way, anybody who is playing the Squizzes bingo this evening, I've been promising it for a while, then you've already got two things on your bingo. I've already said who are you and what you're drinking. I've mentioned Wales because my beer is from Wales. So yeah, hopefully you're going to have a play along with the bingo. Play along however you like with this bingo. I don't mind because I'm not there with you, am I? You know, tick them off. My suggestion is every time I do something, raise a glass and say cheers. Although I know that the Trevine 4 have got shots lined up for the bingo. Goodness me, you're in for a heavy one, I'm sure. But here we go. My chat is very small. I can't read it. So I can see lots of things flashing up on my screen, but they're going too fast for me to read. So I can see lots of people coming in. We got, oh goodness, so many of you in. So we've obviously got Roger in. We've got Team Pebbles in. We've got Stephen Rose in. Our bookshop team, brilliant. Here with Mum and Dad are back in. We've got the Manor House team in. Kim and Tash, good evening. Good evening. To the Orchards, the Grimsteads, anyone else from work? We've got Matt, Lisa and Gordon. Hello Somerset as well. Noswife Dads, we're everyone back home in Anglesey. Yeah, loads and loads of messages coming in. I cannot keep up with them. But yes, thank you all for joining me. I'm so excited. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Yes, so I hope we're just going to have a bit of a laugh tonight. So you have got that bingo, which I know some people are already well on their way with. We have a few other games. We're going to play virtual Pass the Parcel this evening, which we shall do later on. Not sure how it's going to work, but we shall give it a go. We've also got, if anyone has been on the Facebook page in the last few minutes, we're going to play Put the Hat on Matt. Sorry to my family, but Put the Hat on Mike didn't quite have the same ring to it. So for the purpose of the game, I am Matt for everyone. But yes, there you go. So put the hat on Matt. I've got a lovely hat. But the idea is that during the evening, get pen, paper, whatever you want, design yourself a little hat, and then stick it on the screen so it's on my head. And then just take a picture of me wearing whichever hat you have designed for me. There is a Facebook thread going on. So put your images up on there and I'll look at them at some point during the evening, or just email them over to the usual email address, which I can get up on the screen. Here you go. at the top, stclearquizzes@gmail.com. Just, yeah, have a go at putting the hat on Matt. See who can make me laugh. Yeah, so that's what we'll be doing this evening. So we've got the Scuizzes bingo, we've got the put the hat on Matt, and then we'll have virtual pass the parcel later on. And of course, a birthday party would not be a party without cake, so there will be cake later on as well. What else? Oh, we've got a quiz to do as well, of course. Why else would we be here? So I have a special birthday quiz prepared. 4 rounds as per usual. Round 1 is all about birthdays. Round 2 is all about cake. Then we have our usual interval, where of course you can pop to the bar and use the facilities. Cheers, I haven't got my glass in my hand. And when we come back, we've got a connections round, and then we've got a round which I planned a while ago, but it's called the home of the Squizzers. So it's a geography round based on the places that you, the Squizzers who come every week, live. So I haven't got everyone in, but yes. So there'll be lots of questions about places that you Squizzers live. And of course a picture round. Now we've got some very special guests for our picture round this evening. We've got 10 quiz hosts have popped along for the party, wearing their party hats there. So for your picture round, can you name these 10 quiz hosts? Past, present and future quiz hosts there. Can you name them all? As usual, that is up on the social media sites, and it is also going to be shown during the interval. So there you go. No jelly with the cake, I'm afraid, Mum. Just cake. Yes, looking forward to cake later. So that's what we're doing this evening, and hopefully I will keep on going like this. Yeah, it's so exciting to be a year old. But yeah, so hi to, did I say hello to Roger? I've seen your name just flash up. Having some Bishop's Finger and G&T. Hi Chris, thank you for joining us again. Hi Danny, have I said hi to you yet? I can't remember. So much going on, so much. But shall we get ready for a quiz? Seeing as that is why we're here, not just a birthday party, but a quiz as well. So as usual, when you are ready, can you please let me know in the comments, and we can begin the first round. So let's get all of this up and running. Here we go. Notice we've got 47 online tonight at the same time, which is brilliant. Thank you. It seems to have gone up a little bit this week. Everyone's back for the birthday party. Yes, cheers to everybody joining us. Thank you. Whether you're here for the first time or you've been everyone since we began a year ago, thank you for joining me on a Friday night. Right, and as I finish saying that, I can see the readies coming through. It was Danny who was first in tonight. Oh, here we go. Colin is Barrard. Excellent. So round 1 is your birthdays round. So question number 1 this evening. The song commonly known as Happy Birthday was originally called what before the lyrics were changed? So the song commonly known as Happy Birthday was known as what before the lyrics were changed? Hi to Joe and Sally and Common Moore. Don't think I've said hello to you yet. Okay, question number 2 in your birthdays round this evening. The Queen has 2 birthdays. Okay, so she has her official birthday in June, but I would like to know in which month does the Queen celebrate her actual birthday? So in which month does the Queen celebrate her actual birthday? Good evening to Kai and the Leicester crew. Okay, question number 3 for you. This is a true or false question. So, true or false? All thoroughbred horses in the Northern Hemisphere celebrate their birthday on January the 1st. So, all thoroughbred horses in the Northern Hemisphere celebrate their birthday on January the 1st. Is that true or false? Question 4 in the birthdays round for you. Who famously sang Happy Birthday to President John F. Kennedy on his 45th birthday? So question 4 for you. Who famously sang Happy Birthday to President John F. Kennedy on his 45th birthday? And question number 5. Which fictional character threw a party to celebrate his 11th birthday? So which fictional character threw a party to celebrate his 11th birthday? Team Pebbles, after your comment in your email the other week, I'm hoping you're getting that one right. Okay, question number 6. So, as we know, it is the stay-in's birthday. What I would like to know then is, if it is the stay-in's birthday, what star sign is the stay-in? So what star sign is the stay-in? And question 7. Which playwright died on his 52nd birthday? Which playwright died on his 52nd birthday? question 8. So I'd like you to complete this famous quote, which is attributed to Bob Hope. So complete this quote for me. You know you're getting old when the blank costs more than the cake. You know you're getting old when the blank costs more than the cake. What's the missing word in that quote from Bob Hope? Question 9. What does Andy from Toy Story receive for his 6th birthday present? So what does Andy from Toy Story receive for his 6th birthday present? So one for any children joining in. I think the Orchard children joining in. Hello. Oh, Colin's already got a mat in the hat. Oh, I can't wait to have a look at that at the interval. And finally, in the birthdays round this evening, Stevie Wonder wrote his hit song Happy Birthday about who? So Stevie Wonder wrote his hit song Happy Birthday about who? There we go, that brings us to the end of our first round, our birthday round. So we shall move on to the cake round pretty soon, but I'll just give you a moment just to settle up any answers that you need to from that first round. So I normally at this point say thank you to my test teams. I got a different thank you this week. I'm going to say a huge thank you. I know they're not watching, but a huge thank you goes to Maddie and the kids for helping me decorate the room earlier. Yes, we all came in here and had to decorate a little earlier on, so thank you. I can hear the kids just nearly settled upstairs after their escapades last week. They did absolutely brilliantly, and thank you for all the messages that have kept coming in all week. I have shared them all with them, and they are delighted. Everyone liked the children's quiz. But yes, thank you to them for helping me set up the room today. Also, thank you to my test teams, but I'll come back to those later on. Right. After that brief little chat, let's move on to round number 2, which is cake. Okay, so 10 questions all about or relating to cake. So question number 1. Which fruit is the main ingredient of a tarte tatin? So which fruit is the main ingredient of a tarte tatin? In between rounds there. Wouldn't be a birthday without some bubbly, would it? So let me just get myself a drink. Just pour myself another drink. I think that's on your bingo, anyone who's doing it. Cheers. I was meant to do that in between rounds. Okay, question number 2. What 2 colours are the checked pattern in a Battenberg cake? What 2 colours are the checked pattern in a Battenberg cake? I know it's a birthday, but I'm going to be mean. You need to get both of them to get a point for this one. I think it's well known enough. Question number 3. What filling would you find in an Eccles cake? So what filling would you find in an Eccles cake? I introduced Eccles cakes to the kids last week. They loved them. It's brilliant, which means I get to buy some more. Question 4. Who famously said, "Let them eat cake"? So who famously said, "Let them eat cake"? Question number 5. Which cake is flavoured with currants, sultanas and almonds and is decorated with concentric circles of blanched almonds? Now, which cake is flavoured with currants, sultanas and almonds and decorated with concentric circles of blanched almonds? So I just had an error message come up there. Hopefully you didn't lose me during that. So I'll just carry on. Now, this next question caused a bit of a debate with the test team because it was going to be in last week's. We think we took it out, but now we panicked that I'm asking it 2 weeks in a row. So if I did ask it last week, you're just going to get a point for free here. Question number 6. How many marzipan eggs would you traditionally find on a simnel cake? How many marzipan eggs would you traditionally find on a simnel cake? This is what happens when you work a few weeks in advance with the quiz. Thank you, Colin. I can always rely on you to let me know what's going on. Whether it's rugby scores, whether I'm muted, or whether I'm just on the screen. Question 7. What cake was originally baked using 450 grams of flour, butter, eggs and sugar? What cake was originally baked using 450 grams of flour, butter, eggs and sugar? Question number 8. We're talking about a tart here, not a cake. But which tart is made of a pastry case containing evaporated milk mixed with muscovado sugar? Sickly sweet tart that many people associate with school dinners from back in the day. Which tart consists of a pastry case containing evaporated milk mixed with muscovado sugar? Question number 9. What type of cake is said to cause you to dream about your future spouse if you place it under your pillow? So what type of cake is said to cause you to dream of your future spouse if placed under your pillow? You've got a multiple choice here. Is it a Victoria sponge? Is it a fruit cake? Or is it a Battenberg? So a Victoria sponge, a fruit cake, or a Battenberg? And finally in this round, question number 10. Which cake is named after the Portuguese wine with which it was traditionally served? Which cake is named after the Portuguese wine with which it is traditionally served? So there we go, that is round number 2 done. So we will have a break in a moment, but we've got cake to do in a minute since we just had cake round. But I hope you're all enjoying the quiz this evening with all the added little extras. As I always say, it's not about winning, it's just about having fun, and the winner is whoever has the most fun, and that might mean that we've got 50 winners tonight. But yeah, I hope you're having fun. I'm just going to light my candle here. Only one candle. And what we'll do is we'll have a sing-song of happy birthday. So if you'd like to join me singing happy birthday, you can do. If anyone wants to whip out their phone and film themselves singing, please feel free to. And you can send me a copy of you singing. But I can just see that Bob wants question 1 again. Yeah, so Bob, in the cakes round, which fruit is the main ingredient of a tarte tatin? And there we go. The main ingredient of a tarte tatin. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to light the candle here, and if you'd like to join me singing happy birthday, feel free. If you'd like to film yourself and send me a copy so I can see you singing, again, feel free. It will just amuse me at some point and mean that I can actually see your faces. So, just going to light this. There we go. Okay, here comes the cake. Let me pick it up. Oh, there we go. Here's the Scuizzes birthday cake. So, I'll just show you the top there, if you can see that. There you go, you can see it's got the logo on and everything. Thank you very much to Graham and Alison and Natalie for organising this cake, which arrived this morning. I was going to bake one and then this arrived. So yeah, brilliant. Thank you for this. Here we go, let's sing happy birthday to the Stay In. 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the Stay In. Happy birthday to you. And there you go. There is the cake. I shall have some of this in the break, but I'll post a picture up on the social media later on. But yes, the Stay In birthday cake there. Thank you very, very much. I shall enjoy that. And yeah, if anyone who is actually in St. Clear would like a piece of cake, because the 4 of us love cake, but if anyone in St. Clear would like a piece of cake, then please let me know. We may have some spare which I can deliver to you. Yes, let's have the interval now, so I can have some cake. Yes, so you can go to the bar and get your bar snacks, all of that, use the facilities, and I shall see you in a few minutes. Am I mailing out a slice of cake to everyone, Bob? Unfortunately not. I can't mail them out, unfortunately. If there's still some left when I next see you, then I can bring you a piece as soon as you're opening up again on Monday. And welcome to Cornwall full time, Bob and Jackie. Right. Anyway, interval. In the interval, let me put up the quiz hosts who are joining us this evening. Here you go. I'll speak to you in kind of 5-10 minutes or so for the rest of our birthday party. Speak to you soon, Squizzers. Okay then, I am back from the bar at the Stay Inn via the Cake Shack. What a cake it was. And plenty of it to go around. Yes, so let me just take those quiz hosts away. Hopefully you've had a go at naming them. Here I am back again. Oh my goodness. I have just been laughing throughout that whole break. The mats in hats are just brilliant, some of them. Yeah, I'm going to have to share them at some point. I just couldn't get them all onto the screen, unfortunately, in the time. So, yeah, I'll maybe share them next week or something. See how I've got on. I might do a collage of them. We'll see. And then, of course, videos of you singing as well. Yeah, coming in. Brilliant. Just, it's brilliant. I'm having a whale of a time. As my colleagues are saying on the group chat, I'm a wee bit excited this evening. But there you go. So, shall we do some answers to the first two rounds? And then we'll move on to rounds 3 and round 4. So, round 1, question 1. Here are the answers for you. So, happy birthday was originally known as good morning to all. So, good morning to all. Question 2. The Queen celebrates her actual birthday in April. Question 3. It is true that all thoroughbred horses celebrate their birthdays on January the 1st. Question 4. It was Marilyn Monroe who sang happy birthday to JFK. Question 5. Bilbo Baggins had an 11th birthday party. The stay-in would be an Aries. Question 7, it was William Shakespeare who died on his 52nd birthday. Question 8, yet to complete the quote, you know you're getting old when the candles cost more than the cake, when the candles is what you're looking for there. Question 9, in Toy Story, Andy receives Buzz Lightyear on his 6th birthday. And question number 10, Stevie Wonder wrote his hit song Happy Birthday about Martin Luther King Jr. in an attempt to get his birthday recognised as a national day. Okay. Then we moved on to the cakes round. So round 2, question 1. I think you said question 2 then. Round 2, question 1. The fruit that's the main ingredients of a tarte tatin is an apple. Battenberg is pink and yellow. You would find currants in an Eccles cake. Let them eat cake was apparently said by Marie Antoinette. Question 5. The cake flavoured with currants, sultanas and almonds and decorated with concentric circles of blanched almonds is a Dundee cake. Question 6. You would have 11 marzipan eggs in a simnel cake. Question 7. The cake baked using 454 grams of flour, butter, eggs and sugar. Excuse me, that was a pound cake. A pound of each of the 4 ingredients. Question 8. The tart filled with evaporated milk and muscovado sugar was a gypsy tart. It is a fruit cake, which makes you dream of your future spouse, apparently. And question 10. The cake named after a Portuguese wine is Madeira. What is the answer, Kai? Question 5, round 1. Question 5, round 1. Bilbo Baggins. It was Bilbo Baggins in Lord of the Rings. There, Kai. So there you go. Let me know how you're doing this evening. I think that's another bingo one for you to raise your glass and say cheers or whatever you're doing this evening. Yes, let me know in the chat how you're doing this evening. So many thank yous this week. I've had time to reflect and go back, and everyone on the email list has had an email from me this week, which I just wanted to get in touch with all of you, because without you, I wouldn't be here on a Friday night. And it's brilliant that you keep coming back. There's been so many thank yous, to people who have shared the word, spread the word, what we're doing. The bookshop gave a voucher early on, which helped get people involved in the quiz, which was brilliant. We had all the musicians come on board to do the Rockstar quiz. Yeah, so many people to thank. Yeah, so just thank you to so many of you, to the test teams who are watching, for helping out. loads and loads of thanks. Yeah, it's good looking back, as you saw at the start. The very first quiz was kind of, looking back, a bit awkward, wasn't it? So yeah, Mum always said that I got more professional as I went on, and I could definitely see that looking back. So yes, what have we got coming on scores wise? I've seen things from 12 up to 19 coming in. It's a really good scores. It's Stephen is there on 19, so well done. We've got Collins up on 18 again. Danny's on 15. We've got Katie's on 14. 16 for Malcolm. Somerset, they're on 14 as well. So there you go. Yeah. 10 for Matt and Lisa and Gordon. 10. You do need to eat more cake. That just makes everything better. Drinking at the stay in and eating cake makes everything better. It really does. So yeah, for the rest of the evening, this is how it's going to run. We're going to have our connections round. Then we'll do virtual past parcel, and then we'll come back for round 4, which is the Squizzers hometowns one. So yeah, that's what we're going to do this evening. Somebody was asking me about, is it Squizzes' first birthday or is it the stay-ins? It's the stay-ins' first birthday. Because St. Clear Quizzes, because we're in St. Clear, started 4 years ago, pretty much. And then we stopped, or I stopped for a while when the stag closed. And then just bought it back for this and invented the stay-in. So Squizzes, in one form or another, has been going for 4 years, but the stay-in, the virtual one, has been going for a year. So that's where that lies, just to clear that up. But yeah, let's move on with round number 3. Yeah, I'm definitely relaxed, Mom. Very relaxed. I was very nervous on that first one. Yeah, I don't think it was properly until the Rockstar one that I really calmed down, I don't think. Anyway, round number 3 is your connections round for the evening. So, yeah, connections, I think you've all done them with me before. So you get 9 questions, and the 10th one is, what is the connection between all of the answers? So we'll have a go at doing that now. I've just realised that I've done that incorrectly. So there you go. Right, round 3 is your connections round for the evening. And question number 1. What is the name of the nuclear plant owner who happens to be Homer's boss in The Simpsons? So what is the name of the nuclear plant owner who happens to be Homer's boss in The Simpsons? I just completely misnumbered all my questions. It's going to throw me here. There you go. Question number 2 this evening for you. Not question number 2, but the evening, is it? Question 2 of round 3 for you. Written for the film Holiday Inn and performed by Bing Crosby, what is the world's best-selling single of all time? Written for the film Holiday Inn and performed by Bing Crosby, what is the world's best-selling single of all time? Let me just get myself another drink. Moving on to some Jemima's Pitchfork. That's another nice Welsh beer there. You get 2 goes on the bingo there. So I'm pouring myself a drink and I'm talking about Wales. Question number 3. In the 2012 Olympics and Paralympics, who were Wenlock and Mandeville? In the 2012 Olympics and Paralympics, who were Wenlock and Mandeville? thinks he's got the connection already. Oh, well done. You've got that after 3. Well done. I'm hoping that lots of you get this connection. Question number 4. Well, I think you should get this question right, Katie. What links the name of a Julia Donaldson book about a lost monkey and a distinctive spiky tree, also known as the Chilean pine? So what links the name of a Julia Donaldson book about a lost monkey and a distinctive spiky tree known as the Chilean pine? Oh, kids are doing something up there. Jimmy's having a wander anyway. Question number 5. Which Alice Cooper song includes the lyrics, "No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers' dirty looks"? Which Alice Cooper song includes the lyrics, "No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers' dirty looks"? Question 6. Lewis Hamilton, Ben Stokes and Geraint Thomas are the last 3 winners of which long-running award? So Lewis Hamilton, Ben Stokes and Geraint Thomas are the last 3 winners of which long-running award? Let's start getting virtual past the parcel ready. Question number 7. On a standard London Monopoly board, what property lies between London Street Station and Community Chest? On a standard London Monopoly board, what property lies between Liverpool Street Station and Community Chest? Question number 8. Which song by the Drifters begins with these words? Saturday night at 8 o'clock, I know where I'm gonna go. Which song by the Drifters begins with these words? Saturday night at 8 o'clock, I know where I'm gonna go. And question number 9. Which event is commemorated every year on the 8th of May? Now, which event is commemorated every year on the 8th of May? So there are your 9 questions, and question 10 is, what is the connection between those 9 answers? Question 10, what is the connection between those 9 answers? Okay, so that's the end of that round. So we're going to stop and play virtual pass the parcel. I didn't have a clue how I could do pass the parcel virtually, but Maddie has come up with an idea. So you're going to need the chat to do this. So the idea is that all you have to do is type the word pass into the chat. So you keep just typing the word pass into the chat, and at some point I will type the word parcel. Now whoever is the last person to type pass before I type the word parcel is the winner. So that is the idea. Now after a quick I'm not sure how the chats match up, so we'll go by who is the last person on my screen here before me. So all you have to do is start typing pass, and I will press parcel. I've got a little timer on in front of me and some music. I don't know if you will be able to hear the music, but yes, just start typing pass. Colin's already started. Here we go. There you go. Right. I've done parcel. And then this is where the delay really kills me. I've got to go up and see who was just before me. I said parcel. There's about 30 seconds left. Oh, it was Mum! There you go. Mum has got to pass the parcel. I'm going to take a picture of this. There you go. Should we have another round? Let's have another quick round of pass the parcel, virtual style. So I've got to be able to just see right at the bottom here. So let me get my music back on. I have one more round. Let's go. Okay, I've pressed it, and this is where your delay comes in. I think I saw who it was this time. So on my screen, it was... I don't know if it's the same in yours or not. On my screen it was Kai! Kai has won Pass the Parcel! Yes, so Kai and Mum got past the parcel. The chat has gone crazy. I didn't know how that was going to work. It's all over the place, but I think it was a little bit of fun. I hope you did. Graham's been blocked because he's been saying pass too many times. There you go. Ah, brilliant. So Kai and Mum, well done. You are 2 winners of virtual Pass the Parcel this evening. Well done. This night is just crazy. Let's not do any more Pass the Parcels, and let's move on to round number 4. which is the hometown of Squizzers. So it's just yeah, going crazy. So I've got 10 questions here, all about places which you Squizzers live. And I've been making notes about where people live for a while. Yeah, I think if you live somewhere and it's not on the list, I'm sorry. I've just had to find some questions which fit with where I know some of you live. But yes, so some of you will get some of these questions like that so quickly. Others of you may struggle a little bit, but remember, if you want to use Google, feel free, but you're only cheating yourself. That's another bingo for you. So yeah, Squizzers hometowns is what this is. Can't believe it, buzzed the parcel. So round 4, question 1. From which English city do Walker's crisps originate? From which English city do Walker's crisps originate? So, Graham, it was Maddie who came up with it. It's bonkers. 80's on bingo! There we go. Oh, it's all kicking off at the moment. So question 1. From which English city do Walker's crisps originate? That the last thing that I had to say was it. Goodness me. Yep, definitely. See, I don't notice when I mispronounce a word or misread a question, so I must have done it at some point. Question 2. Of which Welsh city did Dylan Thomas, I should say, most of you know him as Dylan. So, of which Welsh city did Dylan Thomas describe as an ugly, lovely town? So, which Welsh city did Dylan Thomas describe as an ugly, lovely town? This round just proves how far and wide these Squizzes at the stay-in are going. I thought they'd just be for people of St Clear, but nope, it's far and wide. Question number 3. In which northern city was the full Monty set? In which northern city was the full Monty set? Yeah, mispronunciation several times, probably. I'm not aware I'm doing it, is the problem, Graham. There's 2 questions in this round that I know I'm going to mispronounce. And this is one of them. Number 4. Aqua Sulis was a Roman town which was located where which English city now stands? So Aqua Sulis was a Roman town located where which English city now stands? My phone's gone mad as well after that passed the parcel. Question number 5. The Britannia Bridge connects mainland Wales to which island? The Britannia Bridge connects mainland Wales to which island? Right, yeah, 4. So Aqua Sulis was a Roman town located where which English city now stands? Aqua Sulis. 2 words. Aqua Sulis. I'm sure any Romans in the stay-in would be slating my pronunciation and ticking off their bingo. Question number 6. Tian Tian and Yang Wang are the only giant pandas to live in the UK. In which city's zoo would you find them? So Tian Tian and Yang Wang are the only giant pandas to live in the UK. In which city's zoo would you find them? Again, mispronunciation there, definitely. Not going anywhere at the moment, are we, Colin? Question 7. The Royal Portbury Dock can be found close to which English city? The Royal Portbury Dock can be found close to which English city? Question number 8. Which English city hosts the world's largest half marathon? To which English city hosts the world's largest half marathon? By largest, that means it has the most participants. Yes, please all come to the stay-in in the summer. We will have a stay-in Squizzes get-together. I'll talk about that later. Question number 9. So I can't do the specific place where everybody lives. So I'm going for a county this time. In which English county would you find the low-lying area known as the Levels? In which English county would you find the low-lying area known as the Levels? And your final question of this evening. Oh, number 6 again. Yeah, of course. Tian Tian and Yang Wang are the only giant pandas to live in the UK. In which city's zoo would you find them? The only zoo in the UK to have giant pandas. Where is it? Okay, Trevine 4. And then question number 10. In which Cornish village would you find a church dedicated to St. Clarus? Or St. Clarus? Nobody can quite tell me how to pronounce it. I have been asking around. So in which Cornish village would you find a church dedicated to St. Clarus? Or St. Clarus? So those are your questions for this evening, Squizzers. Yeah, I hope you're all having fun. And that we're going to have lots of winners this evening. Yes, so you're spread far, far and wide. And we would like to all get together at some point. We really would. So yeah, pubs are opening next week, which means I can kind of advance my talks with some of the landlords to see about what we can do and when we can do it. So hopefully in the next few weeks I'll have some news about when we can meet up for anyone local or anyone who wants to travel down and see. Obviously, depends on restrictions and things, but I'm hopeful we can have a get together at some point over the summer. But there you go, those are our questions for this evening. Yeah, we've done the quiz, we've done games and things, so what we'll do is we'll have just a quick, few minutes break for you to charge your glasses, use the facilities, all of that malarkey, and we'll come back and do all of the answers, and then I'll talk about next week's quiz as well, because I had an idea that I'd like to try out with you. So yes, here are the quiz hosts who have gate crashed our party. I'll put them on the screen for you to have a name of during this interval, and I shall speak to you soon, Squizzers. Okay, Squizzers, I am back from a quick trip to the bar and just see what all the footsteps were from upstairs. He's having bad dreams or something. I think they're all having a little cuddle, so I think they'll be all right. So yeah, we'll do some answers to the questions to rounds 3 and 4, but we'll start off by these gate crashers, these quiz hosts who have come to the stay in for our first birthday quiz. So I hope you've heard my voice and are back ready to answer, to check your answers. That nearly made it onto the Squizzes bingo. That now you've heard my voice. Didn't quite make it on because we needed a few other things. But yeah, I could have done loads and loads of them. But yes, there you go. Right. So here are your answers to the rogue quizmasters. So number 1 is Chris Tarrant. Number 2 is Anne Robinson. 3 is Bradley Walsh. 4, Sandy Tosvig. 5 is Jeremy Vine. 6 is Sue Barker. 7 is Clive Myrie, the next host of Mastermind. 8 is Victoria Corin Mitchell. 9 is Jeremy Paxman. And 10 is Davina McCall. So there you go. Chris Tarrant, Anne Robinson, Bradley Walsh, Sandy Toxvig, Jeremy Vine, Sue Barker, Clive Myrie, Victoria Corin Mitchell, Jeremy Paxman, and Davina McCall. So there you are. Let me take that away, and here's my ugly mug. That could have been on there as well, couldn't it? Lots of you getting bingos, yes. Yeah, so bingo. Yeah, cheers to everyone. Oh, yeah, I've moved on to some superstition now. But yes, let's do the answers to rounds 3 and 4. And Dave thought he got the connection very quickly. Let's see if anybody else got the connection. So round 3, question 1. The owner of the nuclear power plant in The Simpsons is Mr. Montgomery Burns. Mr. Burns, Montgomery Burns, something about that. Question 2. The best-selling single of all time is White Christmas. Number 3. Wenlock and Mandeville, they were mascots in the 2012 Olympics and Paralympics. And mascots. 4. The Julia Donaldson book and the distinctive spiky tree are Monkey Puzzle. Question 5. The Alice Cooper song that includes the lines "No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers' dirty looks" is School's Out. Question 6. Lewis Hamilton, Ben Stokes and Geraint Thomas. They're the last 3 winners of the Sports Personality of the Year. Question 7. So, lying between Liverpool Street Station and Community Chest on a Monopoly board is Bond Street. Question 8. Saturday night at 8 o'clock, I know where I'm going to be is the opening lines to Saturday Night at the Movies. And question number 9. Which event is commemorated on the 8th of May? Sure, well, that is VE Day. So those are your answers. And question number 10. Your connection is they have all been editions of the Stay In quiz. So we had a Burns Night quiz, we had a Christmas quiz, we had a Mascots quiz, we had the Puzzle Day quiz, we had a Schools edition, we had a Sports edition, we had the James Bond edition, we had the Night at the Movies last week, and then we had VE Day edition back in May. So they're all editions of the Stay In quiz. Did you get that, Dave? Let's hope you got that right. And then round 4 was the hometowns of the Squizzers. Question number 1. From which English city do Walker's Crisps originate? Well, like Kai, they come from Leicester. Question number 2. Dylan Thomas described Swansea as an ugly, lovely town. Oh, you didn't get the connection. What did you think was the connection? Question 3. The Full Monty was set in Sheffield. Question 4. Aqua Sulis. That was located where Bath now stands. Question 5. The Britannia Bridge connects mainland Wales to Anglesey. Hi, Mum and Dad from Colin and Carol. Back up at home. Question 6. The UK's only giant pandas live in the zoo in Edinburgh. 7. The Royal Portbury Docks can be found close to Bristol. Question 8. The world's largest half marathon is in Newcastle. It's the Great North Run. It's in Newcastle. Number 9. The English county where you'd find the low-lying areas known as the Levels is Somerset. And question 10, of course, Cornish village where you'd find a church dedicated to St. Claris, however you want to say, is of course St. Cleer, where the St. Cleer quizzes or Squizzes all began. So those are your answers for this evening. So yeah, just let me know how you've done this evening in the chat. What a night it has been. I was meant to put my hat back on. Now that I took it off so you could all get a good put the hat on Matt. Which way does it go? That way. So yes, thank you for everything on there. Yeah, we're spread out all over the UK. It's incredible how just, you know, one person gets saying, oh, why don't you join in, and friends join in. So we're so spread out across the whole country. So some scores coming in. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for joining in. It just makes my Friday night to see you all just coming out and spending time sat in front of a computer watching little old me asking you some questions. There you go. Oh, Trevine 448, the best score. Maybe this bingo thing works for you. There you go. The Manor House group always get 45. Yeah, it's great. It has been a fantastic evening. I've really enjoyed it. And I picked up the wrong glass there. So yes, cheers. Yeah. Yeah, so we've got what scores? What are we on? 39, 40s. Yeah. 40, 44 there. Well done, Kai. 47 for 3's a crowd. Yeah. Matt, Lisa and Gordon, not your best, but still good fun. It's all about who has the most fun. So great scores coming in. So I guess we need a tiebreaker, and then once we've done the tiebreaker, I'll tell you about next week. So here we go. Your tiebreaker question is: we learnt about cakes earlier. So I would like to know, how long was the world's longest cake? Okay, and I'm looking for this in meters. How long was the world's longest cake? That's what I would like to know. In meters, how long is the world's longest cake? Right. Sorry. How will I celebrate my second birthday? This day and second birthday. Well, that's a tough question because I don't know if the stay-in will be needed. You know, because pubs are opening, beer gardens at least, on April the 12th, which is Monday, isn't it? So we'll see how we go with this. But yeah, I'm looking at obviously doing quizzes in pubs when they're ready to do that. I'm looking at how can I do a hybrid online offline quiz. There's lots of things. We'll see. And if we're still going in a year's time, we will have another birthday party. We definitely will do. So there, Graham's going to sleep tonight. He's had so much fun. I'm going to sleep. Yeah. So we've got guesses coming in for this longest birthday cake. So we've got 167, a 42, a 200. Well, Chris is on 1,210 there. Katie's on 147. Well, the longest cake, okay, it was 5,300 meters. So, yeah, 5 kilometers long, 5,300 meters long. So Chris on 1,210 is the closest there, but is still 4,000 meters out. It's done in Kerala, in India. So there you go. Fantastic. Yes, thank you to you all for joining in. Now next week, where have I got it? Next week, here we go. Next week's quiz is going to be the Squizzers Choice Quiz. I know, a 5 kilometer long cake, but yeah, incredible. But Squizzers Choice Quiz is next week. on Friday the 16th of April. You know, I've had so many messages going backwards and forwards between you guys this last week. So I'm thinking next week, you can set the quiz. So, if you would like to, send me in a question or two, and we will go from there. It will just be all higgledy-piggledy, no rounds or themes or anything like that. So yes, send in your questions that you would like in the quiz, just one or two, and then I will form a quiz out of that. I will do the picture round from myself, because that's a little bit difficult, I think. But please send in your questions, and the best 40 I'll put into a quiz and try and include as many of you as possible. But next week is the Squizzers choice quiz. You're going to write it, not me. And then the next few weeks I've got kind of already half planned out, but I want to give you a chance to shine, Squizzers, because it's you who make this for me. So yes, that brings to an end the Squizzes birthday party, as this day in is a year old, and thank you once again so much to each and every one of you for just making it worthwhile me doing this. As I've said in all those emails this week, it really does mean so much to me. You come out every Friday, watch me on a screen, and have a bit of fun. And I'm glad you all enjoy it so much that you keep coming back. Yeah, so thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for coming along and giving me something to do on a Friday night when I'm not allowed to do anything else. So yes, thank you. Good night. Please enjoy the pubs when they reopen, but do so sensibly. Don't mess this up now, as I said last week. We're so nearly there. But yes, thank you. It's been a lovely, lovely evening, and I shall see you Friday at 8 o'clock for the Squizzers Choice Quiz. Good night, Squizzers.